Glorious day to you, my friends. Kia katara anahaski itorota. Welcome to day number 95 of being, this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace, our grace within, the grace of our inner being, niatara kaya, hisa atara anahikotoryototo. Where for 144 days, we're going to be spending time with our inner being, asking it to reveal its true self to us. And we're going to do it the easy way. We're just going to breathe and we're going to chant. We're going to chant 2 magical chants in this 21-day segment. Sihetatara anahikicho uto hurhushana asasitara. We're going to chant Om Ahum, I, or the wisdom of the emptiness that we are. It also means I am Om, I am the whole universe. It means the same thing as Om Soham, the second chant that we're going to chant today. And we're on day number 95 of this whole series. The imagery they gave me at the beginning is we're spiraling up the Great Pyramid to the edge of the matrix. We're going to poke our head through the hub of the dharma chakra and gain a divine perspective on this reality. Today is January 13th. Kaskanahi Yayaka asana atati tahariata atutoro. We're going to talk about 13. We're going to talk about 99. We already know the title. Kiskinihisata karyata, drinking from the fountain of abundance. Nitakara shana hasu. So 13 and 95 are all going to play into it. So we're in a 21-day segment where the subtle energy is Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, water chakra, our emotions, our pleasure, our creativity. We've already, in the previous 34-day segment, we worked with Muladhara and built our foundation in our heart center. During the previous 55 days, we subtly dealt with Vasundhara, the Earth Star chakra, our root system, into the nourishment of the Annamaya Kosha, nourishment, food. And as we place more of our roots into our heart center, let me lower this just a tad. So we can see the heart center a little better. So 13. I build my grids, my crystal grids, with 13 crystals. 12 around the outside at each position of the clock. I was taught to build them with 6, but soon afterwards, my guides were saying, no, you want to do it with 12, because 12 is a spiritual number. It's a completeness number. And the 13th is the center. It's the hub. Okay? It's the hub. It's the hub of the Dharma chakra. It's the hub of it's the hub of the grid. It's the fountain that we're going to drink out of. And in a crystal grid, we're utilizing crystals to send energy to each other crystal, and we draw connection lines with a master crystal, and we set our intention. So we're utilizing our intention and the flow of energy to connect the flow of energy between the crystals, and then send out prayers, blessings, energy from the grid to whomever. We can also connect our grid with every other compatible grid that's on the planet, even that has ever been made. And then we can make a grid system to everybody's grids, combining the intentions. I love 13. Besides that, it's a prime number. 95. This is day number 95. 95 is 5 times 19. Oh, back to 13 for a second. It's a centered math geek now. Bear with me. We're going to be drinking from the fountain. During this whole series, all we're doing is gently tuning our vibration to that of our source within. Okay? That's what 13 is. Gently tuning our vibration to our source within. The 13th crystal is our heart center. And all the 12 on the outside are just energies directing inwards to source, our source. A centered dodecagonal arrangement. Dodecagon is a 12-sided figure. So we can build a structure of crystals or pebbles or whatever they are out of 13 of them, where 12, a dodecagon, is on the outside and a point in the middle. Well, it's also a star number. Chinese checkers. Have you ever played Chinese checkers? It has 121 little indentations for the marbles to go into. Okay? Yet another star number. 13 is a star number. So we can make a mini star out of 13 marbles. And this star is like the star that's in the mandala, the Padme of Anahata, our heart center, an upward-facing triangle and a downward-facing triangle, representing the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, the way my people like to call it, our divine masculine and divine feminine. It's not just these egoic ideas of masculine and feminine. It's about intention and allowing, or as we've been talking about, this intention, this thelema, and allowing this agape, this unconditional love, this divine will in this divine love. 95. In Christianity, 95 is the number of theses that Martin Luther wrote, which started the Protestant Reformation, the breaking away from the Roman Catholic Church, and the only one way of thinking of it. Up until then, the Catholic Church was promoting this idea of indulgences, which means when you do something bad, you need to do something good to make up for it. And then you need to go to penance and confession and a whole bunch of things like that. Martin Luther wrote that it's not this external penance that we have to do. It's an internal spiritual penance. Is one way of looking at it. But because he grew up in the Catholic Church and he was a priest and a theologian as well, a moral theologian, he's talking about this gentle tuning of our vibration, this inner spiritual work. That it's not all on this external source, and it's not all on It's not all in this external source, is the easiest way to say it. That each of us doing our own internal spiritual work, our vibration, nitur ushkana hasuta tukuryatata. And as we gently tune our vibration, that's when we get closer to the grace of God. We don't have to think of it as forgiveness, because if we think of it as forgiveness, when we make these imprints in our karmic field, our auric field, that if it's on this side or we call it bad, then we're going to want to ask for forgiveness. We're going to seek forgiveness for this heavy weight over here. Yes. Just out of being a human. If we do something wrong to somebody, if we're trying to be good, we're going to want to say we're sorry to the other person. And it's twofold, because it benefits them, but it benefits us. It benefits us because we let go of that baggage. We let go of the baggage. We let go of this major imprint, because when we forgive ourselves, this big imprint gets pulled into alignment, gets integrated into our auric field, into our inner being. It becomes complete. It becomes kriya. It becomes complete when we truly forgive ourselves and we truly seek forgiveness from the other person. This is just one of the points that Martin Luther was talking about, 95. As we gently tune our vibration. But let's not make a big deal about it. We know when we've done something wrong, and we know when we've done something right. Because we just feel bad if we've done something wrong. And as a part of our own spiritual development, letting go of that bad feeling, allowing it to heal is another way of saying it, is us doing work towards that. 95. When we gently tune our vibration, when we let go of the things that don't serve us, and when we help somebody else let go of things that don't serve them by us asking for forgiveness, we're helping them. We're helping us. It's part of our inner spiritual work. These indulgences before, where I need to make up for it. So I'm going to try to do all these good things. It's like the ascetic monks, where they feel this path. And again, everything here isn't about right and wrong. They're ideas and sharing ideas. And hopefully everything that you encounter is pointing you towards your truth. Ascetics work for some people. They don't work for others. The Buddha, Siddhartha, he tried. He tried fasting. He tried so many things to reach his state of enlightenment. He had so many great teachers, and none of them were satisfying. None of them were complete for him. For him. Okay? None of them were complete. Until he decided that at that point, I'm going to go sit underneath the Bodhi tree. Okay? And then he sat there. And he did his own inner spiritual work at that point. He allowed his vibration to become that of his source within. He let go of the illusion. And then he beheld the truth. He beheld the truth. He saw through the illusion of what he was seeing and experiencing. And then he realized that it wasn't true. That it was all a creation of his own mind. He allowed his inner being to shine. That's enlightenment. That's it. Allowing our inner being to shine. And this 13, our inner being, is this fountain of abundance. It is the shine of who we are. It's all it is. It's the center of the grid. It's the center of our reality, if we allow it to be. That's it. It's as simple as that. Taking the advice of Ashtavakra. Go back and watch number 17. We talked about Ashtavakra in the Gita, where he reminds us that we're free when we decide to be free. And we're bound when we decide to be bound. And it's all the mind, and the mind. That's all it is. Which is why we're taking the simple approach during this whole thing. We're going to breathe, and we're going to focus our awareness on our breath. And when this breath becomes our awareness, all these imprints can't fit. It's not in our awareness. Our awareness is our breath. This prana becomes our awareness. And when we're focused on it, the Yoga Sutras 1.4, what happens when we're not resting in our true essence? We become that which we think. Okay? Well, when we do both at the same time, meaning we're thinking of our true essence, which is prana, we become prana, which is our inner being, which shines. Okay? So we're combining 1.3, we're resting in our true essence, and 1.4, that we become how we think. That topic has been written about in every religion. That we become as we are in our heart. We become as we think. And when we see this fountain of abundance within, as we allow ourselves to get closer to this fountain of abundance, this overflowing, infinitely flowing abundance. And as we dip our cup into it and drink from it, then our cup continually overflows. Our cup is not half empty. Our cup is not half full. Our cup is overflowing effortlessly with abundance. And if you haven't chanted yet, if you're just sitting there listening, totally amazing. We're all getting what we're getting. This is also YouTube, so any number of people watch for any number of different reasons. But if you're investing in yourself and you haven't chanted yet, I invite you to chant. It's another tool. Mantra is a tool of the mind. It's another tool to help us be. Help us with our being. Our blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing this grace. This grace, this 13 is grace. This fountain of abundance, allowing it to flow. Utura, nata, ataki, arata, anetoro. The simple way. Chanting is engaging in our intention to make sounds of positivity, to make sounds that have meaning attached. Om has a meaning. Om is a vibration as well, but Om has a meaning. Ah has a meaning. Hum has a meaning. By doing it, it's allowing our inner being to speak its truth to us through this idea of this thinking machine, this brain. And when we chant Om, so, hum. Each of us are going to receive different pieces of information. And it's okay if you don't receive information. It's okay. You're spending time with your inner being. If you're focused on your breath and you're chanting, you're benefiting. That's it. And then when you're done, how do you feel? How do you feel while you're doing it? And how do you feel afterwards? That's all that really, really matters. And if you're having trouble focusing during, try chanting. Oh, okay. Let me get back to, what's the chant again? Om, ah, hum. Okay. And now I got to breathe. Om, ah, hum. Oh, now I got to breathe. And what's the chant? Om, ah, hum. By focusing on the breath, by focusing on the chant, by focusing on syncing up with everybody who's chanting, we're tricking the mind. It's a tool of the mind. That is now our sole focus. And when any other thought comes in, it's okay. Let's just focus back on the breath and pick up with the next chant. It's as simple as that. Don't judge ourselves. Just be easy. Let that go and pick up with the next one. And we're good to go. That's it. And if we show up again tomorrow, excellent. It's another investment in ourselves. And if we breathe and we chant, it's another investment in ourselves. Over time, we're gently tuning our vibration. Okay? Not by measuring it. It's just how we feel. That's why we're journaling also, so we can document how we feel. So if we want to go back a week from now, how did I feel on this day? On day number 13. How did I feel on day number 14? How did I feel on day number 15? If we're documenting it this way, and then maybe on day 21, we can say, oh, today felt amazing. I had, very few mistakes. Oh, I don't remember my mistakes. I remember I breathed really well. And I didn't really miss a chant. There was a couple of minor mistakes, but I'm okay. I felt the power of Om, Ah, Hum. I felt it resonating in my body. I felt this. I felt amazing. Whatever we get to, however we document it, because it's important to us now. That's the important part. So if you haven't chanted yet, I invite you to chant. Otherwise, if you're sitting there just receiving everyone else's chant, keep doing it. You're still receiving benefit. Water is life, my friends. So let's not take my word for it. Let's ask our inner being. And even if you don't feel anything, it's okay. Spending time with yourself in any way, shape, or form is beneficial. So I invite you to relax. Whether you lie down, whether you sit, or whether you sit in seated meditation, it does not matter. There is no right way. Ease and relaxation are the most important aspects. As we focus our awareness on our breath, as we begin to consciously and slowly lengthen and deepen our breath, as we slowly breathe in. And we slowly breathe out. As we listen to the sound of our breath as we breathe in. And we listen to the sound of our breath as we breathe out. As we feel how it feels to breathe in. And we feel how it feels to breathe out. Now let us focus our awareness on our heart center. For in our heart center is the home of our holy fire. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire. And brightens our already bright light. Breathing in the prana. And simply shining out our light. Breathing in the life force energy. And simply shining out our light. Breathing in the nourishment from the universe. And simply shining out our light. Switching to sama vritti pranayama. Breathing in the prana. Sitting with this prana in our heart center. And simply shining out our light. And then embodying this experience in the emptiness. Breathing in the prana. Sitting with this prana in our heart center, allowing it to nourish us. And simply shining out our light. As we embody this experience in the emptiness. Breathing in the prana. Sitting with this life force energy in our heart. And simply shining out our light. And embodying this experience. Breathing in the flow of abundance from the universe. Sitting with this flow of abundance in our heart center. And allowing this abundance to flow freely from us. As we sit and embody this experience. breathing in the flow of abundance from the universe. Drinking from this fountain of abundance in our heart center. And allowing this flow of abundance to shine and flow from us. Sitting with this experience, embodying it. Continuing the same thing, but with the words of the chant. Om, ah, hum. Breathing in the Om. Sitting with the Ah in our heart center. And breathing out who we are, this Hum. And embodying this experience in the emptiness. Breathing in the flow of the abundance, this Om. Drinking from this fountain of abundance by doing nothing in the Ah. And simply shining out our light, this whom we are, this flow of abundance. Embodying this experience in the emptiness. Breathing in the flow of abundance, the Om. Sitting with this wisdom of the flow of abundance in our heart center, the Ah. And allowing this flow of abundance that we are simply shining Om. And sitting in the emptiness, realizing that we still are this flow of abundance, although doing nothing. And switching the chant to Om, So, Hum, which means the same thing. Breathing in the Om, this flow of abundance, with the Sa. Sitting with this flow of abundance, drinking from it. And breathing out and flowing out this abundance, the Hum. And realizing that we are this flow of abundance, even though doing nothing. Breathing in the Om with the So. Drinking from the Om in the Ah. Shining out our light, the Hum. And sitting with the realization that we are the Om. We are that. Breathing in the Om with the Sa. Sitting in the Ah. Breathing out the Ha. And savoring it all with the As we begin to chant. Starting off with Aum, the primordial sound of the universe. And Aum is simply Om stretched into its 3 sound components. Ah for the heart, Oo for the root, and for the savoring and the embodying. And then chanting Om Ahom 108 times using the Mala of Joy. And then transitioning with Aum. A breath in for Aum. And a breath in to chant. Om Ahom. 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 Om When you are ready, let us spend time with our inner being, our true self, allowing our breath to become natural without any focus. Allowing the flow of abundance to just happen. And using the wisdom of Om Ahom, the wisdom of the emptiness, and Om, so hum. We are that wisdom, we are that emptiness, we are the overflowing abundance. We are the entire universe. With that wisdom and the realization that there is nothing to know, there is nothing to see. So let's just sit in the emptiness, allowing awareness to be. you are ready, let us thank ourselves for spending time as our inner being, for investing in ourselves. As we focus awareness back on the breath, consciously breathing. As we continue chanting, transitioning with Aying, which is simply aim, the Bij mantra, the seed, syllable of abundance, of everything. It is simply aim stretched into its three sound components. Ah for the heart, Yi for the crown, and Ing for everything, for abundance. And then chanting So Hung 36 times using the Ananda chakra, this hub of the Dharma chakra, this 13. And then concluding with Aying. Inner breath in for Aying. Aying. And a breath in to chant. So Hung. 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 So Soham. Soham. Last one. Soham. A breath in for Aying. Aying. When you are ready, slowly bring awareness back to the here and now. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. Maybe shrug your shoulders. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 95 of being this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. This grace of our inner being, this overflowing abundance, this fountain of abundance that is who we really are. Again, I encourage you to journal. Who knows what might come up? Who knows what might be relevant at some later point in time? No. It's all about you. So you follow your own guidance on that. One little tidbit that they reminded me of. The bij mantra come. The word come means so much. I don't have it at the top of my head exactly what, which documents wrote about come. Ka, our entire soul. This is the way they explained it to me. Ka, our entire soul. Come with the Chandra Bindu, the little loopy U in a dot, the moon dot, is used. One of the meanings of come is behold. Now it's behold in this sense of awe. Behold, come. Come is enlightenment. When we say come, when the light bulb goes off, when we see our true inner being. Come. When we see it shine, and we're in awe of it. Let's talk about God for a moment. People use the word in English, they use behold. Behold the grace of God. Behold God's glory. Things like that. If we imagine observing God, that is that sense of awe, of come. And when we chant come, we're inviting ourselves to see our true inner being, to see our entire soul. The way they showed it to me is that when we're dwelling in our lotus of awareness as God or unified with God, how's that? When we observe ourself from outside of ourself, when we simply just imagine our viewpoint of ourselves from the outside, thus truly seeing our shine come, us observing ourselves, which is the same thing that consciousness is doing. When we observe ourselves in our true glory from the outside looking in, come, behold the glory of who you are. Nitura aryach anahaya atkaratahe. And in our idea of separation, while we're reaching for God and reaching for divinity with our prayers and with our meditations, to unify back with God in heaven and all these ideas, while we're getting closer and closer to God, as we're spiraling up this great pyramid, as we're gently tuning our vibration, as we get closer and closer to our true vibration, as we get closer and closer to God, the God Self, dwelling in our lotus of awareness, come becomes more meaningful and more awesome. And then with the same awe of viewing God and getting closer and closer to God, then imagine sitting in with God. Just sitting there in your lotus of awareness. With God's presence right here, which is your presence. Because God created everything in God's own image. And God created only one thing because God is love. God is light. This shine. And each of us are a shining ray of God, of consciousness. That's all Martin Luther wrote about, is that as we gently tune our vibration, he used different words, as we gently tune our vibration to that of God, of spirituality, of the benevolence, the total respect, the total acceptance of God. Just total acceptance. We don't have to use the G word. We can use the word shine. Shine is yet another word for God. That's it. And as we step back from ourselves and observe our shine, come. It's the same thing as when we're chanting Om, because Om is everything. Om is this divine light. Om is the shine. They're all the same things. Kam is an expression. Kam is an expression of observation of the divinity through the eyes of observation or separation. Observation is separation. Existence is. It's as simple as that. Nitoro uta ari harikana asuhuka shai tara aranahekarata. So I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Nihukutur arya atakahasa atakarataheta. And shine on. Come, shine on. Come. And interestingly, hum Hum, kum, the Egyptian word kum means ascend, which is gently tune your vibration, which means spiral up the Great Pyramid. It's all the same thing. Same shine, different day. Hiso tor atkni hiso ukia ta'arta. So shine on from your inner being. Kiskono uryo toto, with your inner being. Kiso tarya ta'atara, as your inner being. Katanahatara ta'atara. And make it a great day. Hiskono utor atakarya ratata. And there's nothing we need to remember to drink from this fountain of abundance. It's nothing to do. We're already drinking from it. It is our vibration. So make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else?